Welcome to Greek for a Week. I'm glad that you are viewing another video here with us. And we are looking at verses 13 and 14 of chapter 2, which again, not only is it a part of this paragraph here, 13 through 17, but again, it's a part of the larger paragraph, 11 through 25. So let me translate here, and then we'll move forward and see how some various words and phrases and how things can fit together and how they are grammatically functioning within a syntax. And again, within syntax, I simply mean within the relationship with other words and phrases. So Peter says here, submit yourselves to every human creation or authority because of the Lord, whether to the king as the one in authority, okay, or again to governors as the ones who are sent by him for punishment of evildoers, and lastly then for those who do good. So let's kind of look at a few things here. What I want to bring to your attention again is the first word, the hupatagete. Okay, here is my second person plural, aorist middle imperative of hupatazo. So I am taking this as a middle as opposed to the ete ending, which would be passive. I'm taking it as a middle, which is why I said submit yourselves. And then specifically, the complement to that imperative is the dative complement, which is this phrase here, basically to those human authorities or those who are over you would be a way to say that. And then what would be the reason for that is dia ton kurion, because of the Lord, or really I think he's saying here because of your relationship with the Lord. Hos as, which is here as, which really it's a further description. He's further describing the role that the king has, and that is he is the one who is in authority. In other words, the description of the king is he has authority, so therefore you submit to that. And then, of course, here is not only the king, but here is governors. And then the further describes the role of the governor, again, is hos again. And then he says here, there's a substantival participle, the ones here. He says here, the ones who are sent. In other words, the king sends the governors to basically have that authority over you, so therefore you are to submit to them. And then the reason why the dia autou is here is because there's your agency. The dia plus the genitive would indicate agency. The king there becomes the agent by which the governor then is the ones that are sent. There's your present passive participle here, substantival participle, masculine dative plural. Then you have ace here, which would serve as purpose, ace, a twofold purpose for punishment, as well as for those who do good. And then, of course, your final, final understanding, if you will, is that this goal or this purpose would be, again, twofold. It's for this group of people here, your evildoers, and then to those who do good. So I think he's going to continue this living in your community in the various roles in which you have. So the first one, verses 11 and 12, basically live within your community by being a good person or by having good conduct. Here he's saying to be submissive to those who have authority over you. Yeah, verses 13 and 14. Hope that's helpful. We'll continue to work through this paragraph and we'll see more ways that we can individually within our roles live within the community. Have a great week.